And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Looking downfield for Jones. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Shedding the tackle and gives him some room. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, and not one of the bigger backs in the league, 5'9", 208, but he's definitely what you call a downhill runner. And he's able to shed the tacklers there for good yardage. Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone. And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks. 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ. And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Rodgers now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Here's second and a yard. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking downfield for Jones. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
On first down, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. Breaks through the contact, and they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big play that time on the catch and run.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead. Now Crosby for the point after. And that will make this a 16-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 43 yards on the ground for him so far. On second and inches. Rush coming, and he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play action. Now Wilson steps away. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this one is incomplete.
And where they are on the scoreboard almost dictates taking this big shot and trying to get right back into the game. They took it there and couldn't connect. Despite the defense being ready, go ahead and force it downfield. See what you can get.
They go play action with Wilson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. To throw again is Wilson. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. 20! Touchdown, Packers! Alan Lazard, 82 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving them up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. 13 yards remaining on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and forever. Play action. It's Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers going to throw. Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Rodgers to throw once more. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Darius Leonard in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. T.J. Watt providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the AFC is going to get the football back in great field position. On 1st down, it's Herbert. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Rolling to his left. They'll check this one down to Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. No score after one on EA Sports. Again, Herbert. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run here with the Saints' Alvin Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
On 2nd and 2, Rodgers. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Alvin Kamara. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Herbert. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Herbert. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Darius Slay with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Cup. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Rodgers now on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, and that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Good coverage there by the AFC defense. It's fourth down. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And Gay knocks this one through.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
The offense for the AFC set to go now as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. That's the end of the first half with the score NFC 10. AFC.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Herbert on first down now. And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Now, this one has been fun so far, as the Pro Bowl usually is. A lot of relaxed faces out there. Second and 10. direction. It's Herbert. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And as a result, possession switches hands. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Rodgers now to throw. And he fires one incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, don't fumble the football.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. On the sneak, Rodgers. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. Rodgers with a caper. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. They'll run for it. Cook. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. It's Dalvin Cook there with a 1-yard touchdown run. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And can you believe this? It's recovered in the end zone by the defense. So after all that, it's not a touchdown, it's a turnover, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught at the 1.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
It's Hill, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
to the game 5. Brings up second and 5.
Herbert now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. There he goes, right side. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. 3 quarters have come and gone. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
On first down, it's Herbert. They're going deep for Hill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And Diggs has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Forced out to his left. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play there for the AFC.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. Chubb. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
It's 3rd and goal.
That's not new. He's crossing. He's checking.
Taylor. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the AFC with the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches at the 13-yard line.
Rodgers throwing here.
They're going for Jefferson downfield.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
Herbert has it knocked free.
And fortunately, one of his AFC teammates able to fall on it as they will hold on to possession.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
Here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, possession switches hands.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated.
He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Herbert. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. One last throw here for Herbert. Here's a diving catch right side. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. So the PAT is good. They get the touchdown the point after, but a little consequence in the ending as this one's now over.